Hey guys, Kingpin here, and welcome back to more Let's Play I did it again! Let's play Pokemon Yellow! I did some off-screen training. As you can see, Charles is now level 15. If I had my choice, I would have gotten everyone to level 17, but, you know, I didn't want to rip you guys off of the awesome evolutions, so, yeah. So the evolutions that I know everyone wants to see, I'm leaving in. I think I'll try Antonio because I know there's some dudes that use rocks. And no, this is always the most annoying part in the whole game, trying to cross the Nugget Bridge when you have to. So, fast forward! Yep. I always found that to be annoying. I just remember there's a guy who uses bugs, so I am going to use Charles after all. Because this... Oh, and this is where the famous Mew glitch happens. If you have an Abra, which can be caught in this local area, this is where it all starts. And that's all I'm really going to tell you. So, yeah. This guy. Now, this is actually some pretty clever dialogue there. He was talking about our achievement on the Nugget Bridge, but a lot of people would think, I can see your feet from the grass, you know, your feet like your foot, and... Yeah, that's some really clever dialogue. I'd give a couple of thumbs up to Game Freak and Nintendo on that one. That was some cleverness. And he sends out a Rattata, which... For someone so clever with his words, his Pokemon sucks. Okay, it's using Tail Whip. No one uses Tail Whip in these games. Yet I just use Leer because I'm used to having Ember being the bottom move. That was hypocritical of me. But who cares, as long as my enemies have egg on their faces. And I got a crit, so that made up for it. And I think I'll just... Hyper Fang! I thought those things didn't learn that until later! Okay, I'll just leave him in for the experience sake. Then I'll switch him out into... Peakinfin should be able to handle this easily. And I'm trying to be conservative because... Nope, no level ups. Damn. So Charles is hurt. And I have no potions. Now for the annoyingness of going back down the bridge. Ugh. I hate the Nugget Bridge so freaking much. And this guy can like fast forward stuff and goes like 1,000 times normal speed. Okay, that's an overstatement. But seriously, 100 times normal speed isn't. It goes like 1,500 freaking %. 3,000% sometimes. It's insane how much you can fast forward a GB game. This guy, I'm pretty sure, is going to be using some rock stuff, so Antonio, to the field you go. Yo, in the hood. Diggity dog. Battling this guy here. He is a real fat guy, yeah. Battling a hiker. He is using fighting types, and we're resisting because we're poison type. Yeah, we use Leech Seed on your face. That sounds wrong. And I realize that, and I'm just gonna fast forward now on letting you use Vine Whip and kill his face. And we leveled up to level... What did I say? 16. Duh, why am I stupid? I'm just gonna kick this thing to death and yeah. So we killed that guy's guy and... What? Antonio is evolving? Oh my god, it's awesome. Check it out. Antonio is evolving into an Ivy frickin' Soar. Ivy frickin' Soar. Oh yeah. So now we got Antonio the Ivysaur. We need Charles to evolve too. Because, you know, Charles is cool. So this guy should do the trick. What with his frickin' Rattatas. Come on, and he has a Spearow. And I'll just switch out, and Peakinfin will kill that, but I'm pretty sure this will give enough experience for Charles to evolve. What the? I hate Fury Attack. Yes! Charles has leveled up. He's now level 16. Peakinfin's level 17. Kinfin defeated the youngster. Decent nothing, man. I got Charles, and he's evolving. Is that Charmander dude you see right there? You see him? Well, he's about to get a lot cooler in red. Aw, yeah. Charles evolved into Charmeleon. Charles the Charmeleon, and Antonio the Ivysaur. Aw, yeah. And now I have to heal again because they both got significantly hurt while training them to evolve. And I promise you guys I wouldn't cut because cutting just seems wrong in a Pokemon game to me. Especially when I can go like 50,000 miles an hour, you know. And just look at it, like frickin' Back to the Future. See that? That's like some insane speed there. This guy down here uses rocks. So, probably Antonio, since Antonio and Charles, as strong as they now are, what with their evolvedness, which by the way, evolving does actually raise your Pokemon stats as a whole because they have new base stats. But now they're evolved, I mean, they're still not up to par, so yeah, we're gonna have to do something about that by fighting this guy, who is fat. And he has an Onix. And that thing is part rock type and part ground type, and both of those are freaking weak to grass type attacks, so guess what? I'm gonna use Vine Whip on his face. And that should just go, dead. See? That's the power of an Ivysaur named Antonio. So if you have an Ivysaur and you name it Antonio, it can do stuff like that. And this kid here is also involved with the Mew glitch. I figure I might as well say it. Even though I said I wouldn't say anything about it. But this guy's involved with the Mew glitch because he has this level 17 Slowpoke. Why is this important, you ask? Well, it is. Look up the glitch if you want, but I'm not going to be using it since I can't anymore. I already killed the other guy who was required for it. And now I've killed this guy, who is also required for it. And that thing knows Confusion, which is super effective on poison types, but I don't care because I've killed him. And Antonio is now level 17 and is a Bouse. Like a Bouse! Why do you have to be mad about? You're the one who challenged me to a fight. I didn't want to fight. So you challenged me to a fight, so you have to accept your defeats. Aw, man. More people. I'll just burn them to the ground with my fire. Charmeleon's backside looks so stupid in this game! The Charmander family is so stupid with their backsprites. Man, I'm just gonna be using Bob here, because I want to, like, get stuff here, and he can kick stuff, and that'll kill stuff, and he leveled up. And that lets him kill more stuff. And he can kick more stuff, and he can kill more stuff. And now they're saying a frickin' Machop, and I'm just gonna use a Psychic type attack on it, and I'll kill it. And now he's sending a Geodude, and I'm just gonna kick that thing, because Bob likes to kick stuff. And yeah, down goes the Hiker. And now there's this guy. Now, this guy is a way of getting something that you normally can't. What you want to do is challenge him to a fight from here, and he steps 2 steps forward. So normally you'd have to wait for the item that he's guarding behind him, and I'm just going to Karate Chop his normal type Pokemon, and he's sending in a poison type, so I will confuse in it, and there we go. Anyway, since he moves forward though, we can now go around him, and get this TM, which contains Seismic Toss, which does damage based on your level, which means it's useless for now, but maybe later. And I can handle this guy. What's he got? What's he got? He's got an Ekans. I will just Karate Chop it. And I'm poisoned. Great. Antonio, I'm counting on you to kill it in 1 hit. Yeah! And now if we can just get past this chick, we're fine. And she's using a grass and poison type. I don't care anymore. And she's using a Pidgey, which means we're gonna shock it to death with electrical awesome. And, yeah, screw it. Wow, this is barely doing anything. I'm gonna use Quick Attack here. Aw, yeah. So yeah, we've just cleared what I like to call Trainer's Way. And if we go in here, Pikachu goes up, or Peakinfin goes up to that, well, it's actually supposed to be a Clefairy, I believe. Or that, or a Rattata. Anyway, this guy's a Pokemon! It's a Pokemon, Vegeta! No, but seriously, he's Bill, and he's asking us to fix him. So he goes into the machine, and Pikachu's all confused. Now we go over to the computer and start fiddling with it, and he teleports, and oh my god, a person came out! And so, yeah. So he gives us the ticket for the SSN in Vermilion, and that's awesome. And yeah, and with that, I think we're going to call this an episode, but not before getting our Pikachu back. So yeah, with that, I've been Kinfin. That guy's Bill. We got Charles and Antonio, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright. Music.